were chosen from an application process, and I'm sure they're all very excited to share their experiences. We're going to be talking about things ranging from community to if there's a community or not, about motivation, about just the experiences of being a small YouTuber and why they're valid, and it's important for them to have a voice and a place to speak, which is this. So let's go down the line. Let's introduce ourselves. Sam, you can start, and then we'll make our way down.
Hi, I'm Sam. I make vlogs. I've been vlogging for about a little over 2 years now, and we sort of slowly start to make a push towards things that are a little more cinematic. We'll see where this goes.
Please hold your applause to the end. Thank you.
I'm Will Khan, and I started off making educational kind of revision videos, but nowadays I make like vloggy things, or short filmy things, and documentary kind of stuff. So yeah, that's me.
Hi, I'm Theo, also known as Stockton. I do a bit of vlogging and football-related stuff. I go to football matches, I'll vlog it, and I score goals, and yeah.
Very cool. I'm Mary. I realize I didn't introduce myself. My name is Mary Aikman. My content is pretty much that normal vlog stuff that's pretty general, but I like making it, so and I've been on YouTube for 6 years, I think now, which is fun. But yeah.
I'm 18 years old, and I've had this channel since 2013, and I had great ideas for it. I was going to do cooking and stuff. Unfortunately, I only put 2 videos up there, and I contracted anorexia, which is not great if you want to be a baker. And so it took over my life, and for 2 years, I'm in recovery now. It doesn't look good for asking.
So, on YouTube, it's kind of hard to measure your success when the numbers are everywhere, but maybe you're feeling on your own that you're doing a great job. So, my first question for you guys is, how do you measure your own success on YouTube?
Everybody wants to quantify it in numbers. Yeah. Based in terms of numbers, the first thing I always look to is comment count. Everyone wants to use comments as like, because I think the interaction is what's really nice about being on this platform, is that I don't have to just put something out and then ignore it. It can be a continuing discussion. So
I think, like, I understand it's kind of, I used to kind of care about the numbers quite a lot and the kind of views, but for me, I would measure sort of success based on how much I am proud of the work that I made, or the video that I made. So sort of recently I started making videos that were kind of like half an hour long and a lot of effort, like a good 3-day editing. But though not many people watch those ones, I'm so proud of kind of them. So that's how I would measure my success, because I think that would be so much better than sort of a video that I maybe made last year that got loads of views, but like, I don't know.
Well, I started off making like a mixed kind of channel. I uploaded so many different things, and I kind of worked out that the more likes to view ratio kind of shows that people like the video more. I don't know, so I just looked at that. So if people like the video, I'll do more of it, and that's how I kind of measure it.
But do you like the video?
yeah, to be honest, I don't want to upload a video unless I actually like the video.
Yeah, just check it, you know.
The viewing game. It's a game that most YouTubers play because they want to be seen as the YouTuber with the greatest subscribers, the greatest viewers counts, that hey, I have invented a YouTube count, regardless of how many massive YouTubers say, don't play it, it's a really disgusting, warping game. And I've obviously done it, and I used to do it when I started all these recovering videos, and then I wondered why aren't many people wanting to watch it? But that's because it's a niche, and it's a niche that I like talking about, and hey, people who are in the same situation as I am, who've been through the same stuff as I do, they're going to go and click on it and watch it, and that's when the views start coming up, and that's when maybe a like might come up, or a dislike, I get a few of those. And so that's when the views start to be just things that I don't really look at anymore. I've stopped playing it, I just put stuff up and go there, that's me. And if you want to watch me, yeah, you can, and you can like it, you can subscribe, and you can comment, but I really don't care about the likes to ratio. I'm just doing what I want to do.
I think when I started off, it was obviously a lot about the views and the likes, but I've noticed, like Sam said, if your subscribers are commenting that they really like the video, if they're tweeting you, if they're DMing you on Instagram maybe, that shows that like they've really laughed or they really want you to make more videos like that. I think like that's more important than likes or views or whatever. Like if they've taken the time to tell you, that shows you it was a really good video for them.
I personally wouldn't want to categorize it as success or as happiness in myself, as in how I felt after I uploaded a video, filmed it, edited, whatever. Like when you see the interaction, like previous people already mentioned, like that's when you get a tweet of someone like, oh, I just watched your video, or even sometimes, you know, the way you get like blah 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 and like to your video, and then that's just kind of makes you happy, or makes me feel happy anyways, and that's how I personally would measure my success.
Great, thank you guys. So, next, sorry, go on.
Just a brief note, I think when starting out, a lot of small YouTubers are also new YouTubers, that's not always the case. But when starting out and being in the small pool, but also being really new to this, it's so easy to want to define your own success the way most of YouTube would define your success, which is completely by subscriber count, by view counts, and so on. And sort of finding how you find your own success is so much of the pleasure of being here.
Right, because then you don't get bogged down by all of just the number game that is YouTube, because very few people, and I know a few of you are a little bit younger, so you started making YouTube videos recently. Now you can't go on the site without being bombarded by this information, and so it's the first thing that you're like, okay, well, I gotta make this video, and then if I don't get this many views on it, like, well, I'm just gonna quit. And it's great to see all of us, like, even with the smaller number count, that we can still keep making content that's beautiful, that's amazing, that's inspirational, and still get those lower numbers, but be happy about it and be totally cool with it, because it's just a great thing for us to be doing.
Yeah, I think it's a fact that like people, particularly people that aren't small YouTubers, you will be judged based on the numbers, because you say that's just how things happen. So any friends I have that aren't in YouTube, but they know I have a YouTube channel, their question is always, how many subscribers have you got, how many whatever. Whereas I think for you it is more important that you're happy with what your content is and sort of what you're doing. And if you're happy with that, then don't really care.
Any other comments?
Well, I kind of see it as, people subscribe to you because they want to see something. So why I kind of judge it to the like ratio is because if they like it, that's what the people that are subscribed to you want to see. And also the comments as well, but that's how I see it. If you subscribe to see something, then you should surely do that just because you want to make your subscribers happy. And obviously, every video I upload, I want myself to be happy with it too, so I don't know, that's how I do.
And going off of you looking at the likes and things, this is for anyone, do you guys look at analytics a lot? Are analytics important to you when you're making the content, or is it more for you just about making good videos and hoping that someone sees them, but you're not trying to play any kind of game to trick an algorithm into making your videos searchable? So do you guys look at those, or is it more just like, this is just what I'm going to do and let it go as it may?
I look at it, but I don't understand it, so it means nothing to me. So I'm like, oh, right, there's all these lines, it's with these stuff, it's maths, I don't like maths, I'm just going to leave it alone and just do my own thing.
have to.
You don't have to understand it. You don't have to be this great mathematician at all to think, oh, I know about the algorithms and so I'm going to make a video with this because the algorithm fits this and that. Because that's not creative. That is more science-based. And if you are that person, yeah, totally cool, make a video based on that. But that's not what YouTube is basically about. It's about a creative place where you have the freedom to do what you want to do and make the stuff you want to do, upload it, and happy that you've uploaded it.
I've met with others.
Sorry.
I've met with other creators and I've looked up stuff online and stuff to actually try and figure out, you know, the sort of basics of analytics, because you go to that page and it's like, oh, there's so much data here about just a quick 30-second video, how do you have this much? I think it's important to sort of understand how it works, but then very quickly disregard it if that's what you choose to do. I think that regardless, understand what it's saying, but then be in a place where you can make that choice yourself as to, I don't need this, or I want to play with this. But either way, the choice is yours.
I think I agree with Sam a lot in the way that like the analytics on YouTube is very good and there is a lot of information that it gives to you. I think it's important to learn how to kind of understand that and recognize it, but not live your life by it.
Yeah.
So like still make the same stuff, but then you can use analytics to then like decide what time of day, when, what day to release your content so that it'll just perform better and reach more people. So like make the same stuff, but don't release it in the middle of the night if everyone's asleep. So,
and even more so beyond trying to gauge better responses or trying to have videos, quote unquote, do better. Analytics, it's kind of a dirty word, but I think it can help not just in terms of numbers, but creatively. I looked at some of my old audience retention and I realized, oh, I'm rambling in these videos way too much and the numbers are dropping off around this point because I haven't made a point about what my video is for about 3 minutes.
And if you're anyone out there who also doesn't understand analytics, but maybe wants to, there's great resources that YouTube gives you to understand these things. And you don't have to, I don't think you have to have a certain number to look at them. Anyone can go and look at them, and it takes you step by step, and you learn about it, and you're like, oh, okay, well, this is kind of cool. So just a little plug there. What is it called? Creator Studio? Yeah, Creator Studio.
Yeah. Well, one thing I do like about Creator Studio is top geographies. I think that's pretty interesting because you can literally just look at a map and click on a country and it will show you how many views you've got from there.
Come to Brazil.
I know with football you must get like a lot.
I get it. I mean, for example, when you probably have no idea, some of you, but when Leicester City won the Premier League, I got a lot of views from Algeria because one of their best players, Riyad Mahrez, he's an Algerian international football player, and so I got like, I think 25% at that time. I think that was 7 days that when my video got pretty out there. It's 25% of my channel views were from Algeria.
Yeah, I used to make revision videos, as I said, and one of the things I loved is that I love watching when people revise, and I could tell when they're revising, and the spike the night before the exams when they're wearing a thread.
I'm guilty of that.
So it sort of starts out as this very because there is kind of a fear of being too numbers driven in this community. I think rightfully so in certain places, but sort of knowing the basics of how to sort of to read the data you're given can help you not just in terms of videos doing well, but can help you sort of make videos that you're more proud of.
And I'm glad that you mentioned community because that's a good segue into my next question, which is some people may agree that there is not a community on YouTube or they don't feel like they're a part of one. And then other people feel like they're so encompassed by it and it's amazing. For you guys, from what we talked before, there's some difference of opinions. Do you guys want to talk about whether or not you think there's community or how to become a part of it, or just talk about the community in general and exists or not?
I mean, the kind of community I have is between me and my subscribers. So I think I don't really have like a community between me and other YouTubers that much. But I think the community, I just love the comment section. I reply to every comment, and I think it's a great way to have a conversation with your subscribers. That's kind of my community.
I feel like there are 3 camps. There are big YouTubers, That's Not Fire, Amazing Film, all those people. And then there are the smaller YouTubers who have, I don't know, more than 1,000 subscribers. And then there are sort of people like me who don't have that many subscribers. And they feel sort of a bit left out because they kind of they're not like the big guns, like big small YouTubers. And they're not at all like the big guns that we have in the world. So they sort of feel like, oh, I don't actually know if I want to do this anymore. And I don't know if I'm just first place. And so there's this horrific divide, I think, that communities in terms of smaller YouTubers who have loads of thousand subscribers, and then the people who are starting from like 0 to 1,000. There's not much in terms of getting together and going, hey, I know you're smaller than me, but let's go and do something together and have a collaboration. Yeah, that'd be really cool and fun. And then we can have a video, and then we can make friends, we can do more videos, we'll get more subscribers, something like that. And I don't think there's enough of that, really. That is mostly like, I don't know, I feel like it's a rat race. I could be wrong, people are like, no, you're totally wrong, there is a community, you just haven't seen it yet. But I feel that. However, on Twitter, I get more YouTuber followers because I think in my profile it says, you know, like a YouTuber who's basically standing in front of a camera for your approval. And because I have YouTuber in there, oh, YouTuber, click and follow. And then I try and follow back to think, oh, okay, I might make a connection, I don't know. And all I get is a DM saying, hey, so thank you for following me via Crowdfire. If you'd like to, please subscribe to me and listen, like my videos and comment and stuff like that. I'm thinking, I don't want that in my face. Could you please go away? It puts me off subscribing to you and wanting to make a connection. If people follow me, I don't like to DM them and go, hey, subscribe to me, like me, make me happy, make me famous. It's because I think that's a bit in your face. It's be like, whoa, okay, I don't want to be anywhere near you. I don't want to subscribe. It alienates you from your audience. The people who you are going to connect with are the people who find you by accident and go, oh, I like your stuff, subscribe. Oh, you've got social media, I'm going to follow you on these things. And also, people who subscribe to you, they will obviously have that connection with you because you're talking on the level. And that's a nice connection. That's the type of connection we need. So please, if you are a YouTuber and you want to follow me, don't DM me your channel because I won't like it and I just run away from it.
I think personally for me, like being Irish, we in Ireland have an Irish community which is quite strong, or so I'd like to say. But yeah, so like we have the Irish YouTubers Facebook group which has grown immensely over the years. Like I don't think 200 maybe, now it's over like 500 I think, and it's mad to think like there's a group like that you obviously, but like the subscriber number is varying completely. You have people that are over 100,000 and then you'll have people that are like, what, less than 10 even maybe, I don't know, but you'll have that. And then we also have the Irish version of Summer City, Crackon, which you should all go to. So yeah, we have that. And then you meet everyone and then you can see like the differences. So then that's for us anyway in Ireland. We can interact with each other and with different people, different subscriber counts, different backgrounds, just everything. Like here as well. This is a community in itself. So
I forgot to add as well, actually, I found this by accident. Someone followed me on Twitter, and then on their Twitter they had if you are a YouTuber and you want to be with other YouTubers, join this Facebook group, which is called Everything YouTube, and I am on that as well. And actually that's quite nice, because it's not in your face, it's not like those DMs you get on Twitter. It's one of those places where you upload your content, you put your content on there, you then type what it is, and you post it on there, people like it, if they want to, people go, oh, I liked it, and then I subscribe to it and stuff like that. I have had that once, that was really nice. But there's also rules such as you don't spam it, because otherwise then it's just raw content on there and other people's content get mislaid, which doesn't matter to me. I only put one video up a week now. But it's stuff like that. There's also a Make YouTube Great Again movement, but it's a bit... Don't go for that one. I made the mistake of doing that. It's angry Americans, basically. I'm very sorry. I don't use it. So if you do find it, Everything YouTube, and join it if you are a YouTuber, because it's just a nicer community, and you might find people who like same stuff as you.
I think with YouTube, like the YouTuber communities rather than audience communities, it just takes some time, and you need to go to events like this and just meet people like in line or all of these places. Like I met my first YouTube friend in person at Playlist Live, and we just ran into each other. We had been following each other online, but we had no idea each other was there. And from that point on, like you meet people, and then you meet their friends, and they meet your friends, growing. And if you're feeling like you make videos or you love watching YouTube, but you don't seem to find any friends to do it, they're out there. You just have to kind of realize that sometimes it takes a while. And making friends in general is hard, so it makes sense.
The question was, is there a YouTube community, right?
Right. I mean, I would say that there is from my perspective, but it's also because I've been around for so long, you guys, for a while, so I've been able to build that. But for other people,
you guys are all here. I'm guessing half of you know each other. Only half of you probably know us. Most of you don't know us, but you're here because you feel like you're a part of something. You're not here to see what a certain creator has to say on a certain topic. You're here to sort of engage in a community of small creators. And there is kind of a fear that, you know, it can be something of a rat race at times, because there is the misconception that, a small YouTuber is a new YouTuber or an unsuccessful YouTuber, and some of us aren't just happy just being this way. And that depends on person to person, I think. I think some people are happy, you know, sort of being a bigger part of the community, but small as far as numbers are concerned, and some people are trying to sort of grow a little bit faster, and I think that's fine. When we talk about, you know, a community being more engaging and being more active and more inclusive, I think if we can tell people that, if we can make it clear that, hey, everyone's working at their own pace, we're just here because we enjoy each other, that's really the most important thing.
About bridging the divide. Is there concrete examples that you guys can give that you think would help bridge the divide between people who have 1,000 subscribers and people who have maybe 100?
I used to kind of adhere to there's a big divide between sort of bigger and smaller YouTubers, and I think if you look at YouTube itself and like the videos and even events like this, I think it's more obvious than it really is. So if you were to walk up to a big YouTuber and say, I'm great at looking at my videos, they probably would, because they're just kind of human beings. But I went 4 years without like making YouTube videos, without looking outside my channel at other creators. Like I watched people, but I didn't do whatever. And then I turned around last year and started connecting with people. And you know what? In this room, as Sam said, there are hundreds of creators, and there's a group which probably appreciate the shout out, the London Small YouTuber group, which is run by, there we go, which is now 300 something creators who literally just a small youth, 330, maybe 31 by now. But yeah, they just meet up and discuss YouTube and do things like that, and that's not the only thing. I mean, again, Mary probably like a shout out to Community Unite, which is there are so many communities of people out there that are just like you, but you can't expect people to just come for you. It's a two-way street.
Half of you guys make videos, right? So, did you guys do the things I did this, where you make a video, you go, oh look, I made a video, you send it to maybe 1 or 2 friends, but it becomes a sort of steady stream of uploading, and then being like, where is everyone? And for me, the real joy came after maybe like 10 videos, I started interacting with other people, and they started interacting with me. Until before I knew it, I hadn't grown an audience on the channel, I'd sort of generated a small community. So when I meet people now here, and I meet people, people meet me, etc., it's like, oh, I recognize you from comments, I recognize you from Twitter, because, you know, as much as we like to say, the YouTube community has expanded past YouTube. It's kind of all social media.
Very active on Twitter.
And you know what? It's not as big as you think. As in, if you start just deliberately, you go onto YouTube, start looking at small YouTubers, you will start closing gaps and finding people that know other people. Like, you'll start to realize, oh my god, like I'm friends with that person, and they collabed a year ago. Like, there is honestly not that many people on YouTube that compared to what you would think.
And I think of reaching out and trying to make friends, it's also, I think if someone who had 200 subscribers or something messaged me on Twitter and said, hey, I made this video, could you look at it really fast and tell me what you think? I would be so like, yes, I want to do that. So don't be afraid to it's sort of unrealistic to reach out to people who have even maybe 50,000 subscribers or more, just because they have a lot of traffic coming through them. But people who are, maybe just a couple hundred ahead of you, I love making friends. I'm sure everyone loves making friends. They're looking to meet people and share their experiences and share their knowledge. So don't be afraid to do that as well. I'm sure most people wouldn't be like, oh, I'm not answering that. That's dumb.
I have done that.
Most people will want to do that. You You've done that.
No, the good thing, not that I haven't got time. No, I have had people send me stuff, be like, hey, can anyone sort of quickly critique this? I'm like, oh yeah, sure, I'll give it a look, and then send back some thoughts. Because we can make the time, and that's one of the sort of perks of not being too bogged down with other things.
Any last comments?
There's always this amazing big conception that you want to collaborate with a big YouTuber. I mean, who doesn't want to collab with Dan Software? Who doesn't want to collab with Amazing Film? Who doesn't want to collab with Donald and stuff like that? And say, I've done it. In reality, that is not possible because not only that, they've got management and they're just got lots of stuff coming their way, and it's just not possible to get to them anymore. It's like people, they're surrounded by lots of people, and even if you think you've made that connection, you think, oh yeah, they might remember me and they might want to do a video and stuff. The chances are that's quite slim. They meet a lot of people. The best thing we've got to do now is that you're in the prime of your life, you're doing a YouTube video now, you've got to bring up this next generation of YouTube, because once that's not fun, Amazing Film can't hold that camera anymore, who's going to take over? I mean, jeez. So we have to make sure that you collab with people who you meet around, maybe somewhere in the city, or if you're at VidCon, or if you're at Kraken. I hope I got that right. Kraken, thank you. Or playlist, and collab with those people, because who knows, we might make the next generation of YouTubers who people want to meet and greet and who want to come and see. It's a nice sort of idea. So get to know each other, say hi, and make videos.
Like, if you think about it realistically, they all started off small as well. And, you know, like the originals, like, you know, the ones that have been on YouTube for 10 years, they all knew each other and they all started off small and they've grown and grown. And then, you know, some of them may have drifted apart, but they all acknowledge, you know, it's a community within that as well. And that's how all the communities kind of grow up. And that's how everything in life, sure, like different demographics or whatever, like, we all kind of age and we all grow up together. And sure, even in this room, there's like probably a big difference in age, but yet we have something thing that's bringing us together. And like that makes us into another group that's different. Again, it's just.
I got you, girls. So the next question is, as smaller YouTubers or smaller content creators, do you feel pressure to make content that is different and unique, or are you happy making content that's a little bit more generic in terms of it just being oversaturated on YouTube?
I did. I started off doing those mental health videos thinking, oh yeah, you know, people are going to watch this, they're going to like this, it's going to be great. And then I kind of forgot that obviously to grow your channel is going to take an amazingly long time. And obviously I'm one of those people that wants everything now, and that's not going to happen. And so I thought, oh no, do I change my stance? Do I do something else? Do I do something that everyone else is doing? Do I do cooking? Again, do I do singing? Do I do whatever what everyone else is doing? But the kind of thing is that I like all that stuff, and yeah, I can put that on my channel if I want to, but that's not what I wanted to do, and that's not me. At the time, and still now, I wanted to talk about recovery, health, and get stuff out there and say, hey, there's this way of recovery. But there's also this way that the NHS don't know about, and they don't want to talk about it because they don't know about it, in the hopes that maybe someone might pick it up and go, oh, I feel the same way, and I didn't know about this. And so I feel like now I've gone, oh, okay, I don't feel the pressure to do generic videos. My stuff isn't generic. It's a niche, it's a clique, and I quite like it that way because I don't know, it's just nice to have that sort of niche and clique and people find it if they want to.
I mean, one great thing about YouTube, which I love, is you can upload anything you want. So it doesn't have to be, you know, what everyone else does. You can literally upload whatever you want, and you can be as creative as what you want. You don't have to follow anything. Yeah.
I actually made a video about this without trying to plug too.
Thank you for watching this SpydaLog. If you liked it, you can like it if you like. You can also share this on Twitter by clicking the click to tweet link in the description. Please also share with friends, family, work colleagues and acquaintances on social media. Please also check out my previous videos on the left and check out my recommendations at the bottom right of this audio title card. Please also consider subscribing to this channel by hitting the big red button on the top right if you aren't already. I will see you all in the next vlog.